start off the ground.
Okay, so Kevin Dans, the co-coach of the Bannockburn side, is playing this afternoon, starting on the bench for the Tigers. And as we said, Lazarick the job on Peter Riccardi in the middle, so we'll see how he starts back at Corio after his stint at Anarchy and up against the former Geelong star. So
just looking a wealth of fitness out there, Peter Riccardi.
He's looking pretty good, isn't he? And he's
sharp.
already looking for the 3 Whitley medal votes too. He's just patted the umpire on the bottom and said thanks very much. Start of the first term here at Shell Reserve. Corio and Bannockburn this afternoon. Match day live on 94.7 The Pulse. It'll be Dorber and Stewart. The umpire throws the ball in the air and Dorber gets it down. Ricky O'Toole goes towards the footy, tries to break free. Ball spills to the side of the pack and a quick kick out. Could have been a free kick as well. High there to Avery, but keep going. Handball towards half forward. And both sides under pressure. Drake tried to play for a free kick, couldn't get one, then gets a left foot kick deep towards full forward, over the back of the pack, and a couple of players going towards the footy now. Can they pick it up? They can't at the first effort. O'Shannessy, he's ripped off the football. Umpire says too high, and it will be a free kick. And I think it'll be a shot for goal, about 15 metres out in the left forward pocket at the northern end.
Wait, I reckon.
So John O'Shannessy, left forward pocket, northern end of Shell Reserve, comes in now. And right foot kick is pretty good off the boot and has started with a goal for Bannockburn. So he kicks the first and it is 1 straight goal, 6 Bannockburn. Corio yet to score. De Grandy's first quarter scoreboard.
Unfamiliar, but again, 2 good footballers back in the centre of the ground. Ball's thrown in the air. Dorber just over the top, gets a kick, but Ricky O'Toole comes through, picks the ball up, and it will go wide, looking for Dylan McKay, who runs after the ball. Gibbs after him, presses the ball into the boundary line, high tackle, and young Dylan McKay takes the free kick just forward of centre wing. So it has Manning short. Target's got to be long. Barry O'Toole's going to be that player, but Bannockburn with numbers back in the hole, and it is picked up there through in the centre half back there by Toohey. So Toohey now for Bannockburn, looks one way, goes back across goal, risky, but finds Nicholson right in the goal square. He in turn goes wider and looks for his bald-headed mate in Bliss, and Bliss takes the mark outside 50. Bit of pressure there from Barry O'Toole, and Justin Bliss now settles things down. Has players back inside, and again it goes back inside to Toohey from the centre half back position. So they've gone from one side of the ground, they've come out the other side. This time kicks towards Banks, over his head. Gibbs in behind, picks the ball up, has time to set. He goes round the corner, back towards O'Shannessy, hands in the back there from his Corio opponent, and John O'Shannessy playing at centre half forward for Bannockburn overseas last year. Bannockburn blokes like to travel a bit, I think. They have too much money out there.
Didn't need too much over there, did he?
No, not from the looks of him. So O'Shannessy now goes long, back in towards Stewart, and he's the only man there that I can see, and no doubt takes the mark. So Mark Stewart for the Corio side takes the mark in the back pocket. And ball now is kicked wide, looks forward, but again, the kick doesn't have the carry, but Hobbs drops the ball. Fatoul is there with assistance, gets back on his left side, kicks the ball in long, again going towards full forward, and Nayland, standing in front of Ruck, has taken the mark, and Benny Nayland from about 20 metres out will go back and shoot for goal.
Great kick there, but apart from that, the decision-making so far has just been awful. People just seem to be rushing the ball into the boot, and turnover central at the moment.
So Nayland from directly in front, comes in, lines up for Bannockburn second. He pulls it across, but the umpire goes back to the centre of the goal square. It's a goal, and Bannockburn have their second. So Bannockburn now move to 2 goals, and Corio yet to score.
Dean now.
Thanks, Cal. Back to the middle, and Dorber gets it down again. Riccardi in the middle, gets his first kick. Left foot around the corner to half forward. 2-on-2 situation. Laurie in front. Good punch away at the back. Handball, a kick out from Bliss towards full forward again, but in front this time. The Devils are able to take the mark and switch play quickly towards the commentary box side half back. It's 1-on-1. Drake and O'Toole. O'Toole used the body nicely. Takes the ball, tries to get 50. He just holds it up now. Looking for something coming forward. McKay gives him a lead. He goes in that direction. And up there, can't take the mark. Punched away from behind. Stewart in the middle. Bang, him and Bliss, if you don't mind. And Bliss gets up okay, and so does Stewart. Two heavy hitters in the middle there.
Early in the year.
Yep, so a ball up, just inside the centre square, centre wing. Stewart gets it down. O'Toole through the middle, rides a couple of bumps, gets the ball free through it, said the umpire. And will it be advantage? Well, Riccardi was off too with the left foot, but it has to come back to Bliss on centre wing. So Bannockburn to try and go back into attack again. Started well here, 2 straight 12.
Bit eager there by Riccardi. I think he well and truly heard the umpire's whistle. We thought he'd have
just
a
to see if he could get away with it.
Yeah.
Okay, and in the middle, be careful. Oh, handball to Lindsay in the end for Corio, but working hard there, Tui to get it back. Got it away to Hobbs. Kick was partly smothered. Goes towards Riccardi at centre half forward. Lazary against him. Bannockburn with the numbers again. Tui got it back. Handball again, missed the target. Lindsay still at centre half back for Corio. On hands and knees. Bannockburn able to get it out towards Bliss again, running across the 50-metre line. He can't pick it up. Played for a free kick. Didn't get one. Devils with the numbers again. Is that a hold? No. Umpire says play on. Pack develops just inside 50. And he will come in and ball it up.
Oh, we've got a bit of...
On centre forward position, both players up. Stewart knocks the ball down. Bliss came through, but he didn't take the ball. It's now fed out. Manning can't pick the ball up, but Lazarick does. Handballs out. O'Toole's running. Has players outside, but fends off. Comes back on the right foot. Steadies and kicks towards centre half forward. Nice looking kick over the back. Well read. The handball was quick, probably too quick, and picked up by Dando. Ball now comes out to Reek. He tries to feed the ball back and finds Tui on his knees. Back to Dando. He goes short and finds Hobbs just forward or just backward of their centre wing. So Hobbs now goes back, drives the ball long, has Perkins by himself, takes the mark. No, he doesn't. It's mark has been paid and will come back. Umpire's not paying advantage there as Drake had the ball and was looking for Nayland. So the ball to be come back outside 50. We'll go looking for O'Shannessy, but Stewart's standing right in the hole where he needs to be. He goes short. The lead comes up. He looks for his brother that gets to the back of the pack, and Ruck picks the ball up. He has to look back and go outside. Both players there and Wade, I'm not too sure the other Corio player were, left the ball together, and it's gone over the boundary line and will be thrown back into play.
Kane Hayes, that was.
Very.
So
that's what I was alluding to.
Ball on 50. Ball comes in. Stewart just reaches in. And a Shepherd called against Bliss. He didn't actually go for the ball. So Mark Stewart for the Corio side with the resulting free kick. So Stewart now kicks the ball short and will find Kane Hayes. He plays on from centre half back. Good movement of the ball. Looks for and finds player in Keys. So Keys now stops, gets round Dorber. He goes short. The kick's not quite good, but Tui in front for Bannockburn. Handballs out to Dando. He now has time to steady. Good tackle there. Ball comes out and the tackle is released. Advantage should be played. And Evans goes towards goal, kicks at goal, and there's Corio's first. So they're on the board. Scott Evans, his first for the afternoon. Corio, their first. So it's Bannockburn 2 goals. They lead Corio 1 goal straight.
Oh, much better from Corio there. They've...
Dorber going at it. Stewart, as we said, having a bit of an influence around the ground already. Umpire throws the ball in the air and gets it down as well. Bliss tries to knock it out of O'Toole's hands. Then he handballed over the top to Hayes. He handballs outboard to Manning. Handballs back to Lazarick. They're free now. He goes long towards Barry O'Toole, but filling the hole and taking the mark. Ross Dando for the Tigers. Goes towards half back. Have to be a good kick. It's not. It's 2-on-1 though. Bannockburn with the numbers. And running away, Gibbs at half back. Goes to the right foot. Kick long. Not much to kick to though. It'll be a run back for Ruck. It might sit for him. O'Shannessy. Dorber's there as well. The big man on hands and knees now. And he's over the top of it. He might have hatched it. No, the umpire says no. And it will be a ball up in between Wing and Dorber. Throws it up. Both boys stand there. Get it down to the side of the pack. Perkins off a step. Left foot kick around the corner, but it's all Corio. And Laurie takes the mark in the back pocket. Chips it across. Has to be careful and does so okay. Gets the ball to Hewen, who goes further afield towards Keys. It's a run now and a chase. Out 50. Good tackle too by... I think that might have been Hobbs it was, but Corio with the numbers, got it back to Hewen, who followed it up. He's still inside defensive 50 on the half-back flank and looking for somebody to move. There's not much movement at centre wing, so he's just going to bomb it long, and there's going to be a couple of Bannockburn players go up and fly, and taking the mark is Fatula and takes it on centre wing. Wants to switch the ball back inside and does well. Dorber to take the mark on the cricket pitch. He gives it away by hand to Perkins, who runs past. Goes long to full forward. It's 2-on-1. Nayland played for the free kick, didn't get it, and Hewen kept his feet and was able to see it over the boundary line into the right. So a boundary throw in, right forward pocket. Stewart gets it down again. Bannockburn with the numbers at the foot of the ball. Can't break free though. And the umpire says he'll have it again. So about 30 metres.
Ruck work to be done this time by Nayland. But Stewart, again, no, Ruckman gets it, but it's tapped there. Second time by Nayland. Goes towards Perkins, but it can't be picked up. Drakes dives on the ball over the top. The Corio come in numbers. Umpire says it's not coming out. He'll take possession of the ball. So we've moved from the forward and full forward position closer to the centre half forward. The ball is thrown in the air. Stewart again up and over. Taps the ball down. Riccardi kicks around the corner, but going back in defence. I think it's Chris Laurie in front of O'Shannessy, and he takes the mark for the Devils. And he drives the ball to the far side of the ground looking for Manning. In contest there with Banks. Ball comes to ground. Picked up there by Manning. He's run free. He's got space. He now kicks the ball around the boundary line. It's a good strong lead there from the Corio player and Kelvin O'Brien, but he can't quit it up in his boot. So Dorber in ruck. Ball goes over the back, goes to Lazarich. Ball's come out. There's a free kick, and it's going to go Corio's way.
Why wouldn't you pay it?
He's a Ricky O'Toole roll, kicks the ball in towards half forward. Manning looking at the ball, does well, but can't take the mark. Comes down to McKay. Now in the hands of Gibbs of Bannockburn, comes out, finds Drake, true centre wing. Riccardi runs past. Drake now plays on. Not a good kick off the boot, and Big Stewart's lumbering back towards it, but O'Shannessy with pace gets there first. Maybe could have been a trip, but it hasn't been paid. The ball is picked up there by Matty Wade. Handball's out, not an effective handball. Back in the hands of Dean Perkins. Steps round one, gets caught from behind. That's incorrect disposal, and the ball will go to Corio. So Corio through Rogan on the half back line. Has the ball, looks to the far side of the ground. A 2-on-1 situation, and the one's smaller than the other two, but he's worked hard. Johnny Keys, he's able to keep the ball in. His number supply is there now with Corio, but the umpire again taking possession of the ball.
Great effort there by Keys. Corio will be looking to get the ball forward very quickly. Barry O'Toole.
Straight goals 12, Corio 1, straight goals 6. Ball up, nobody gets an effective tap. Comes towards Hayes, just outside 50. Tried to play for a free kick, didn't get one. And wrapped up there, Corio, the cry off a long step goes up, and Stewart gets it. There's a infringement in the ruck, and it's against Stewart. He can't believe it. It's going to Dorber, who gives it away by hand to Riccardi. No, he doesn't. And it hit Ben Nayland on the chest to come back to the big fella. Dorber.
Just quickly, guys. Ricky.
A long raking left foot kick towards Nayland again. Can he do it again? This time one hand up. Can't take the mark. Umpire says play on. And Corio have the numbers. Well, they've got anything to kick to. He can go short. It's okay. And he finds Travis Wilson at left half back for the Devils. Between the back pocket, in fact, and half back. Switches play back to the middle. Manning has to stand and wait, and did so. Got Hayes in support. Gets around. Handball to Manning through centre half back now. Looking for some support. Handball it back to Hayes. Had to wait for him. Now Dando comes at him. He handballs over the top. Draws the play. Gets McKay. Gives it back to Hayes. They're mucking around with it. They're going to get caught. He got free just over the head of Manning. And Bannockburn able to get free at half back and get the ball out towards Dorber. Had to sit and wait. Was waiting for an invitation to pick it up. He picked it up in the end. Got away. Fell over. Still handballed it away. Handball back from Dando. Kick over the top. Oh, sets way to task. And also his teammate there. And that is Watt. He got it left foot towards centre half forward. Nayland goes up. Can't take the mark. Good work by Hewan at back. And he sees it over the boundary throw in now. Looks like O'Shannessy might do the ruck work against Stewart. Ball in the air now. And Stewart from behind. Big thump, but only as far as Dan Gibbs. And from half back, he's come down, pinched the ball off the back of the pack and kicked the goal straight through the middle for Bannockburn. So his first of the afternoon, the third for Bannockburn, and they go to 3 straight goals. 18, Corio 1 straight.
The centre of the ground, foot jumps, Stewart jumps, umpire says we're sharing off. I think we're both doing it, but the free kick's gone to Stewart, and that kick's gone straight towards full forward. Ricky O'Toole probably didn't attack the ball like I thought he might have. It's picked up by Nicholson, feeds the ball over the top to Bliss, goes inside to Dando, who's run past, and Dando comes out of defence looking towards Perkins. Barry O'Toole sweeps the arms. You can't do that, Baz. And ball is now going to back. Advantage has been paid. I thought play had stopped there. Fatula goes long to the goal square. Riccardi's taken the mark. A free kick's been awarded, and it's against Nayland, and will go to Lazarich, or it's going to go to Jason Hune, I think. Nayland must have edged him out of the contest. So now Hune goes towards the half back line. Chris Laurie's pushed up there, takes an uncontested mark. Fatula arrives, stands the mark, and now he goes back. So play just slowed up a little bit. Chris Laurie with the ball. Doesn't have a lot of movement down the field, so he's going to have to kick the ball long, and that he does. Ball comes towards centre wing. Eddie's up, takes a good grab. This bloke, not a bad cricketer either, they tell me. So he's now got the ball, kicks the ball in towards centre half forward. Big Nayland comes across, but O'Shannessy, it's not, it's Perkins. It slips in front of him. He takes the mark. Oh, it's a poor kick towards the centre of the ground. Only finds Stewart, and that's probably equally as poor, but Manning is able to pick the ball up. Goes back by hand. Players now kick the ball round centre wing. Picked up there by Perkins. No, it's not. It's picked up by... Oh, another player there. I can't see. I think it's Banks, actually. But a gang tackle has brought him down inside the centre square. Players looking in the air. Ruckman again, push and shove, but it's easily won down this time by Stewart. Straight towards Manning, kicks round the corner, goes towards half forward, picked up there by Hayes. He ducks his head, high tackle, and Kane Hayes will win the resulting free kick. So Hayes now has the players running outside. That goes to player and Manning. Manning now kicks to the pocket. O'Toole on a strong lead. This time makes it easily.
Well
and Ricky O'Toole from about 35 metres out on a bit of an angle will go back now and shoot for goal. And why wouldn't you if you're Ricky O'Toole?
Great bit of leading there. Just timed his run perfectly.
You kick it.
You've called it.
So Ricky O'Toole lines up, looks good off the boot. Umpire
Think it might be a
looks,
minor.
it might be a bit short. Yes, it's through for a minor
Jeez.
score. So you weren't too...
So Nicholson to kick it back in from fullback. Was thinking long, was thinking short. Now he's not thinking. Now he's kicking it short anyway, and it's okay. And finds a teammate just inside defensive 50, and they can turn it around, go towards the centre. Shaughnessy went up in the middle, couldn't take the mark. The numbers with Corio at the back of the pack. O'Brien handballed it back to Barry O'Toole. Standing start on the cricket pitch, right foot kick wide, looking for Manning. Cleary coming on, will get the handball. Thought about it, Manning. Then he held it up, then he said, move, boy, move. He can't, though. Now he does. Finds the space at half forward, takes the mark just on the ground. And... we'll see where he goes. He handballs it back to Manning, who goes wide. Then he kicks it back inboard. Was a good kick in the end and found Fitch. And just inside 50 at half forward. Thought about the short kick to Manning in the pocket. Elected, though, to go back and just hold it up. And then handballed it away to Hayes. Off a couple of steps. Kicks it towards the 10-metre square. O'Toole used the body and I think has paid a bit suspect, but he will line up from 12 metres out directly in front at the southern end of the ground and comes in and kicks the goal straight over the umpire's hat. So that is Ricky O'Toole's first of the afternoon, and for Corio, that's their second. They go to 2-1-13. They trail.
Doing most of the work. He's getting some relief there, but Fitch is taking some of those knockouts. The ball comes down. Again, ball's not picked up by foot. Bliss tries to dive in the ball. Players now are diving on the ball. Umpire says it's coming back to me. Stewart and Foot. So Foot this time from the other direction. The ball comes out. Ball's won there by Corio. It's a good bit of play. Finally ends up in the hands of Rogan. He steps out of the contest, does well, but only finds Lee Perkins. Yes, it's travelled far enough, and Perkins has the resulting free kick, or the mark, I should say. Goes in towards centre half forward. Eddie, with a bit of strength, can't take the mark, but it's picked up there. Driven forward, and Nayland again out in front. This time will take the mark and go back and shoot for goal.
He's presented very well so far, hasn't he? Early on, he's the new Tom Malone Graham for the side. They've gone to him nearly every occasion so far.
Pretty handy. We've got him and Riccardi out of the goal square, big blokes, but Nayland's a nice kick of the football. Usually that has gone across. He's gone across too far.
Jinxed him.
And Benny Nayland brings up his first minor score. So Bannockburn 3-1, Corio 2.
Playing the zone. Bannockburn, he goes, look to go straight down the middle, looking for Stewart, who goes up and gets the big arms up, takes the ball, handballs it forward to Rogan, stops and waits, handballs to Manning, sets him a task. He does well enough to get it. Now the handball was chopped off, though, by Tui. Came back to Bliss through the middle. Handball to Drake, sets him a task, needs a shepherd, and, got away easily in the end on centre wing. Composed himself and kicked it wide, looking for Eddie. He can't keep it in, though. I don't think it'll be out of bounds. Right half forward flank for Bannockburn. So, hands to it, handballs it away quickly, ducking heads. And a free kick, said the umpire. Corio will take it inside defensive 50. Did well, picked it up. Handball back, standing start. The big fella foot, left foot. Goes long towards centre half forward. No mark taken off the pack. Nayland. Then Riccardi sitting at the back waiting for it. Here he goes. He's got his hand to it. Can't pick it up though. Surrounded. He picks it up now. Good handball in the end. Got it back towards full forward. Corio coming out. The numbers with Bannockburn though. If O'Shaughnessy can get it away, he can't do so. Pack develops about 30 metres out from the Corio goal. Ball still from the Bannockburn goal. Spills free. And ball coming back towards Eddie, and also picking it up is Watt. Gets around on the right foot, kick long towards the square and kick the goal.
Well done.
If you don't mind. Good composure in the end. Turned around, 30 metres out, traffic in front of him and kicked the goal.
He'll be wrapped with that. That was a great effort. Just got around the player and slotted it from 45.
Fitch, ball comes down, picked up there by Watt. He dives on the ball. Lazarik's over the top. Umpire again says, well, I can't get the ball out, so it's where's he seen himself? I can't see him. Oh, yeah, he's at the half forward line, so he's roaming half forward, so he's doing well, the big fella. The ball comes out, goes towards Manning. The handball goes long and wide. Chris Laurie coming off the half back line, just waiting to pick the ball up. Does so now, kicks round the corner. It's a nice looking kick. Player coming in is Cleary. Just can't take the mark. Picked up now by Foot. Looks to handball back through the contest. Picked up by Reek. Just gets a foot on it. Perkins with good body. Handball to Dans. Dans, a quick foot going forward. Hasn't travelled a lot of distance. Picked up there by Laurie. A strong tackle there by Eddie. The ball's come out again and it's picked up by Drake. Handballs to O'Shaughnessy. O'Shaughnessy from 25 goes towards goal but pulls it and it goes through for a minor score. So
side to do the kicking in. Thought about short. And Ruck saying go long. Hayes is out on the left half-back flank. He elects to go the outer side and finds Rogan at defensive 50. Takes the mark. And lead up there from O'Toole, but ignored first occasion. Goes as long as he can towards Fitch. He'll have to sit and wait. Can't do so. Hand off. Oh, did he mark it in the end? The umpire said yes. And he plays on quickly. Goes towards centre half forward. Barry O'Toole against Nicholson. Oh, Barry O'Toole used the body beautifully. Took the one hand, left hand mark as only he can. kicks the ball quickly towards full forward. Coming back, Manning runs in, misses the ball. Gibbs, handball. Hall puts his defensive partners under pressure, but he got it back. Second effort now. Left foot kick around the corner was all right. And having to run back, Dance on the ground. Can't take it with him. Hayes, can he get around? Real right foot kick. And Bannockburn with the numbers if they can get free here. Can they? Handball over the top. Sets Perkins a task at half back. Handball over the top to an open Bliss. And goes from centre wing now with a right foot kick towards Eddie on a long lead. Fatula comes back, takes the mark beautifully, gets back inside on the right foot, on the left foot now, goes long at the back. Oh, goal. Over the head of Riccardi, don't worry about that. And Brad Fatula has kicked his first, and a timely one close to quarter time for the visitors.
Bannockburn just starting to kick away here, reflecting.
Foot up against Fitch. Ball thrown. Foot gets a tap down, but umpire's calling for a shepherd, and the ball will come back. And it's a kick that goes wide and finds Johnny Keys. So Johnny Keys, another short kick. It's got that little bit of elevation, but it's made good there by Evans, who goes back from inside centre square. Looks to drive the ball long. Target's going to be Stewart. Big target down there, but the big fella reaches up. The ball comes down, goes towards Dando. He works his way through the traffic, goes back by hand to Nicholson. And Nicholson wide. Finds Gibbs, who's out in the back pocket by himself. He goes short looking for Dylan Watt, and Dylan Watt doesn't let him down. Ooh, it looked like he was going to give the ball to Justin Bliss running past, but held it up long enough, I think. He goes long. Player looking for now is Tilly. Tilly tries to take the ball, can't get it. The ball comes behind, picked up there by Laurie, and he's tackled by two players. Umpire said we can't get the ball out, and umpire work to be done by Tilly. Up against Fitch, ball's tapped forward, goes to Dan's, a little quick kick round the corner, comes out, goes towards Eddie. Oh, it's dropping the ball. He didn't. That wasn't an effective disposal, but it's now in the hands of Ricky O'Toole. He puts the ball out wide, looking for Cleary. Good pressure from behind, but Cleary, young kid, does well. Oh, just fails to keep the ball in the field of play, and the ball will be thrown back into play. So on centre wing, on centre wing, on centre wing. Coach looking for a bit of respite. I think he needs a bit of he's blowing pretty tough down there. Ball comes to him. He can't stay on his feet. The ball goes back again towards Ricky. Bends off once, then twice, as the siren sounds to end the first quarter, which will see Bannockburn going at quarter time 5 goals 2. They lead Corio, who are 2 goals 1.